Vietnam and Watergate were two of the defining political stories of the baby boomer era. And the two network news correspondents who were as involved as any in reporting those stories were Phil Jones of CBS News and Sam Donaldson of ABC News. Both men are former White House correspondents. Both men are multiple Emmy Award-winning journalists. Although each man considered the other a friendly rival, both men have come together to fight a common enemy. Jones and Donaldson are cancer survivors, and they're united in supporting a Florida hospital as it works to treat and cure cancer. In the 1960s, President John F. Kennedy challenged the nation. He demanded excellence. He wanted a man on the moon within the decade. He envisioned a government health insurance program for the nation's senior citizens. He had big ideas, and many of them were focused on the little guy, on the people who, for a variety of reasons, struggled. He supported civil rights. He was committed to helping rural areas escape poverty. And then there was this idea. He wanted people living with intellectual and developmental disabilities to enjoy their lives to the best of their abilities. Now, that idea had his sister Eunice written all over it. And as we are about to see, Anthony Kennedy Shriver, Eunice's son and the president's nephew, has committed his life to making sure that the idea so important to his mom and his uncle will today benefit millions of people with special needs around the world. 1961.
Yeah.
Your film debut, A Raisin in the Sun, with Sidney Poitier. Not bad.
That's not bad, pretty good. As I say in Brooklyn, it didn't hurt. It was not chopped liver.
Subject that's easy, you know.
It's talking about yourself as a subject that's easy.
I'm right on top of it.
You can't mess that one up, can you?
No. It isn't like, what is this? What am I talking about?
Well done. Next stop, Ross's garage. And look at this. Fantastic you are.
But isn't that great?
Yes. What year is this Rolls Royce?
It's a 1960 Silver Cloud II.
Oh, well, listen to you. Do you drive this car?
I do, but not lately because it's not been driven much, and it's probably, I don't know. It scares me. It scares me. Yeah, but isn't it nice?
It's beautiful.
Isn't it nice?
Now, Tippy, I must ask you.
Yes. Well, why not? It's a little kind of an homage to
Is that what it is?
Yes. And we have a huge flock of raven who live out here.
I've seen that.
Oh, it's awesome.
What is that about?
Well, they know what they're doing. They know they can get a lot of publicity out here. They're very smart.
You're gonna love this, Tony.
Thanks, man, so much.
I'll step right up here.
The fastest couple minutes of your life, Tony.
Pardon me?
It's the fastest couple minutes of your life, is what they're saying.
Wow.
Very cool. We took 6 laps around that track.
That was amazing, Big Al. You're shaking, Tony. How do you get used to it? Because obviously you're not dizzy. I'm a little dizzy.
Are you?
Just a little. But you must get used to all of that, right?
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was terrific. Thank you, man.
Good.
In the 1960s, quoting you, I was of draft age during the Vietnam War. I looked at Johnson as the enemy. I thought he could send me to my death.
Yeah, it's true.
If one country in Asia falls, then the next one, like a row of dominoes, will fall and fall and fall. Where does it stop?
You mentioned the domino theory, and I want to talk to you about that. Presidents Truman, Eisenhower, Kennedy, Johnson, all believed in it.
Right.
Domino theory. Did you believe in that theory?
Yeah, I did.
Is there one lesson that we can take from Vietnam, or many? Sure. Or let me ask you about this, because I know you like this one. What is happening here?
And here, a group of young people, we've been arrested and taken to jail.
You said, I think something died in all of us.
I remember saying that. I know something died within me.
What died within you?
This sense of hope. It was my very first arrest. During the 60s, I was arrested 40 times.
40 times.
40 times, and since I've been in Congress, another 5 times. And I'm probably going to get arrested again for something.
You shared your personal lessons from Vietnam. What did we learn as a nation?
What do we learn from Vietnam? I'm not sure as a people, as a society, as a country, that we learned anything.
They have my own booth for me, which is nice.
Do you use it?
Well, yeah, if I have friends in and people like that, they sit in it, you know. You guys can sit in it if you like.
Thank you.
You know. It isn't a real booth, it's an imitation.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Of course it would be. And with that, we wrapped up our visit. Thank you. You are a sweet lady. You
we have
are.
to be. We have to be, don't we? Yes.
You are Mrs. C, aren't you?
Yes, of course. Part of me. Right. Right. Well, I've had a wonderful time talking to you. Thank you.
A wonderful time with you,
Thank
Marion.
you.
Thank
All
you for
right.
letting us into your home. Don't think for a minute that this great master of comedy is finished working. So there is always something going on in this room.
Yes, and if there isn't, I wouldn't be here.
Well, we want then consistent action in this room. Where do you come up with these ideas?
Mainly when I wake up in the morning or when I go to sleep at night.
Here's a peek at Carl Reiner's latest idea in action. Your mind never stops working, does it?
No, but here's the interesting thing. Then we got the idea for scrunch photos of the world's greatest works of art, hand scrunched by Carl Reiner.
So that's your next project.
Here it is. Oh, hey, no, oh, who's that?
That's got to be Mona Lisa.
Yes, go ahead. There it is.
I got one right. I should stop.